Welcome back, everybody, to the Becoming Her Spotlight series inside of Boss Ladies Creating Empires. This series was created in honor of an International Women's Day to celebrate female entrepreneurs who are stepping into leadership, sharing their voice, and becoming meaningful, building meaningful businesses while serving others. Over the past week, we've had the opportunity to hear powerful stories from incredible women who are on their journey of becoming. And today we are closing out the series with our final spotlight feature, Michelle Goodman. Michelle, I want to thank you for being here and taking time to share your story with my community.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here, Michelle. Thank you. Michelle's, what can we do, right?
Yes, we have the Michelle power.
Exactly.
Michelle, let me ask you the first question. Who were you before you stepped into your business, and what shifted that led you to where you are today?
Yeah. So I've been an entrepreneur mostly my whole life. I guess I've just always had that spirit, but I think, I was a good problem solver. I love technology. And, so I really wasn't looking to step into this business. It kind of found me. And I know that's the case for a lot of heart-centered entrepreneurs, but,
Very true.
you know, in a moment of I call it when I broke. And in that moment, you stop long enough finally, and then you get it. And I knew when I stepped into this that it was a call of some sort, or I felt that immediately, but I didn't really know what it looked like. So yeah, it found me.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And our second question is one many entrepreneurs can relate to. What belief did you have to release in order to grow into the woman you are today?
Mm. Yeah, that's a great question. And I think for me, I had to shift my identity completely
Hmm.
because I was always the solver. I was always the one solving. And sometimes we have to be the one that can receive and surrender in order to get like the thing that we're really meant to be. Like we have to strip off all the other things. And so I think the biggest belief was that I had to do it.
Hmm.
And that's actually become more apparent for me in the last year or two because I've had some things that, I've just seen how surrendering and being able to stop and listen opens insights that you probably would have missed before. So I think that was the biggest one for me. Was like
Very
really
true.
understanding that
Hmm.
stopping doesn't mean you're not doing something.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's the most powerful thing you can be doing, right? And so
100%.
that's been my
Yes.
my experience anyway.
And what does becoming her mean to you in this season of life, your life and business?
Yeah. So I love that you said season because I'm a garden girl and a
Yes.
lot of my coaching relates. I honestly think of like our heart centered journey,
Hmm.
like we're planting a garden, we're planting intention. You have to decide like what are you planting on purpose and what weeds do you have to pull up? What do you
True.
have to move out of the garden to make way for other things? So, for me, this season's particularly meaningful because it's a total shift. I'm building a whole new garden, and it's really it's fascinating to see what happens when you finally step into it. And I know I'm being called to step into something that I never even imagined. Like I didn't ask for it, I didn't imagine it, and so understanding that like you have to step into things sometimes that you don't even know what they look like. I know you've
Very
experienced
true.
that,
Yes,
right? And you have to trust really deeply. And a
you
lot of times
do.
it also means that you have to surrender how you think it should all go, which has been
Hmm.
my the last year and a half has been all surrender. But it's really amazing. I actually feel like a lot of us play small
Very
And
true.
what I mean by that, I've been using the term bold humility because I think for heart centered entrepreneurs, and I think for women in
Hmm.
particular, we tend to be the ones that are the behind the scenes, being humble, serving. But I think we're really in a season right now where we're
Hmm.
being called to step up with boldness, to actually claim our gifts and use them in ways that we might have never imagined were possible for us. So the new season brings new opportunities. So I think that's, for me right now, I can see it unfolding. And I know it's not just me because I'm in touch with so many women like
Right.
you, and we're all on a journey in a lot of ways in that mode. But, I think just really embracing who you are truly, authentically. And sometimes we recognize it, but we don't admit that, right? We
Very
don't
true.
admit
100.
we
Yes.
know it, but we can't, we cower back or we don't admit who we are really. So yeah, it's an exciting time. And I also think we're not just one thing or the other. And one of the things that's really clear to me in this season, especially
Hmm.
as I'm around so many women who are just amazing and have such amazing gifts. You're one of those.
Oh,
And
thank you.
we're a fabric, right?
Yes.
We're not just this or that. We've been woven together in our experiences and the ways that we've served and the ways that we show up. And like that fabric is rich. And
Mhm.
so, now's the time we're like bringing it out. So it's so fun.
Yes, it is. I want to thank you for sharing those reflections. And now I want to give you the opportunity to introduce yourself to my audience. So if you would take some time to share who you are, what you do, and who you serve, so that way everybody can learn more about the work you're doing.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. I am a coach that helps heart centered entrepreneurs, purpose driven, impact driven businesses plant their seeds of greatness and grow a business that creates impact and income. And one of my really newer things that I've stepped into is AI visibility, how heart centered entrepreneurs can use AI in an authentic way and how it's actually like a true gift for us right now. So, how do we become visible in the noise? How do we show up authentically and stay aligned
Right.
when everything around us is, you can't even tell if it's real, right?
Hmm.
It's so that's the work I'm doing. I've stepped into it deeply, and yeah, it's it's great. I mean, I'm just so excited to be putting that out into the world. So stay tuned.
Oh, definitely stay tuned. Michelle, I want to thank you so much for sharing your story and your journey with us today. And I want to give a shout out to all the incredible women who participated in the Becoming Her Spotlight series. This series was created to give women a platform to share their voice, their journey, and the work they're doing to serve others. And if something Michelle shared today resonated with you, I encourage you to connect with her, support her work. Her link will be included in this video so you can reach out to her and learn more. And I just want to thank everybody for taking time and joining me on this journey of becoming her spotlight series. Thank you.